Hey everyone, in this video I will be solving some hard algebra questions from the digital SAT. I hope it is useful and I hope I can give my approach towards the solutions. And so let's begin. So the first question, in the given equation, s and r are constants and s is greater than 0. If the equation has infinitely many solutions, what is the value of s? So we can see the equation. So first we'll do something about this part, which is 12x plus 28 by 4, which you can write as 3x plus 7. Now it is also given that it has infinitely many solutions. So this means gradient and y-intercept is same. So we have 3x plus 7 minus s minus 13 is equal to rx minus 8r. Right, we're just breaking it down, or 3x plus 7 minus s by 13 is equal to rx minus 8r. So these are equivalent, and since the gradients are same, r is equal to 3, therefore r is equal to 3. We need to find out s. Again, 7 minus s by 13 is equal to minus 8 into 3 because it's 8r, or 7 plus 8 into 3 is equal to s by 13, or s is equal to 13 into, let's use the calculator, 8 into 3 into 31, this thing is 31, or s is equal to 13 into 31, which is 403. So we move to the next question. The graph of the equation ax plus ky equal to 6 is a line in the xy plane where a and k are constants. If the line contains the points minus 2, minus 6 and 0, minus 3, what is the value of k? So we'll use and place each value in the equation. So let's use minus 2, minus 6 first. So actually we don't have to use two values, so we'll just use this one value. So x is 0, so 0 into a plus minus 3k is equal to 6, or since this is 0, it is minus 3k equal to 6, or k is equal to minus 2. Very simple. This is just given to confuse us. We don't need to use this. Question 3. In the given system of equations, p is a constant with the system has no solution. What is the value of p? So it has no solutions. So 3 by 2 y minus 1 by 4 x is equal to 2 by 3 minus 3 by 2 y. It's given, or if you bring the y to one side, 1.5 y plus 1.5 y is equal to 1 by 4x plus 2 by 3, or 3y equal to 0.25x plus 2 by 3. When it has no solution, gradient is same, y-intercept is different, like y equal to 2x plus c, or y equal to 2x plus d. These are different. So that is one equation. The other equation is half x plus 1.5 equal to py plus 4.5, or py is equal to 0.5x 0.5x plus 1.5 minus 4.5. This is equation 2. Since the gradient is double in this equation, then this equation will multiply 1 into 2, or it will become 6y equal to 0.5x plus 4 by 3 to give us an equation 3. Now matching coefficients, py is equivalent to 6y, or p is equal to 6. Here the y-intercepts will be different, as we have just told here. So p is equal to 6. Question number 4. Hector used a tool called an auger to remove corn from a storage bin at a constant rate, means linear decrease. The bin contained 24,000 bushels of corn when Hector began to use the auger initially. So initial 24,000. After 5 hours of using auger, this much bushels of corn remained. Final is 19 through 50. Change equal to final minus initial equal to it decreased by this much. If the auger continues to remove corn at this rate, what is the total number of hours Hector will have been using the auger when 12,840 bushels of corn remain in the bin? How much number of hours? Good question. So we have found the decrease of the number of bushels. Now we'll divide this by 5 to find the rate or gradient of this linear change, which is minus 930. So again, now what we'll do is we'll see another change from what is this decrease. We'll find the second decrease, and this decrease is minus 1160. So to find the number of hours, we have to divide this by minus 930 to get the hours it took to decrease in a constant rate of this. This is the rate, so we divide it by that. So when we remove corn at this rate, what is the total number of hours? So it is 12 hours. Question number 5. For line H, the table shows 3 values of x and their corresponding values of y. Line K is the result of translating line H down 5 units in xy plane. What is the x-intercepts of line K? So for line H, the gradient is 160 minus 130, 23 minus 18, which is 6. Now we'll make the equation now. The equation is y minus 130 equal to 6, x minus 18, y equal to 6x is 18 plus 130 plus 22. Now k is formed by a downward translation of 5 units. So for equation of k, what we'll do is 6x plus 22 minus 5 is 6x plus 17. Now what is the x-intercept? So x-intercept is when y equal to 0. So 0 equal to 6x plus 17, or x is equal to minus 17 by 6. So this is the y-intercept. X-intercept. Next question. The cost of renting a backhoe for up to 10 days is $270 for the first day and $135 for each additional day. So this is an series or arithmetic progression. Which of the following equations gives the cost of $1 of renting the backbone for x days, where x is a positive constant, x less than or equal to 10. So in this type of questions, if a variable x is greater than or equal to n, then what we will do is x minus n. But if this is x less than or equal to n, then we will do x minus 1. So the equation would be a plus x minus 1d, because it is less than or equal to 10, right? Or the first day is 270, which is a, plus the d is 135 and x minus 1, or this gives 270 plus 135x plus 135, which is 135x plus 135. So this is the equation they're wanting. Which of the equation, and this is the equation they're asking for. Next question. A certain apprentice has enrolled in 85 hours of training courses. The equation is given, presents the situation where x is the number of on-site training courses and y is the number of online training courses. On-site, online. This apprentice has enrolled in. How many more hours does each online training course take than each on-site? So for each online, it is given as y and it is 15y. So 15, and for the on-site ones, it's given as x, which is 10x, that is minus 10. For each x, it takes equal to 10. For each y, it takes equal to 15. That is 15 minus 10 equal to 5. This is the answer. How many more hours it said. Next question. In the given equation, k is a constant. The equation has no solution. Means gradient is same, y-intercept is different, right? So what is the value of k? So gradient is same, so 3kx is equivalent to 48 by 17 x, so 3k equal to 48 by 17, or k equal to 48 by 17 into 3, which is 17 into 3, which is 16 by 17. That is the answer. Next question. For the linear function f, table shows 3 values of x and their corresponding values of fx. If hx is equal to fx minus 13, which equation defines h? Okay, so first let's find out fx equation, right? So the gradient is 1 minus 0 by minus 19 over 5 minus 4. This gives you 1 by minus 19 by 5 plus 4. The gradient is 5, so the equation is y minus 0 equal to 5x plus 4, or y equal to 5x plus 20. So y equal to 5x plus 20. Carry this equation here, and this is fx equation, so hx equal to fx minus 13, or hx is 5x plus 20 minus 13, which is 5x, or hx equal to 5x plus 20 minus 13 is 7. So this is the equation of hx. So the last question. A local transit company sells a monthly pass for $95 that allows an unlimited number of trips of any length. Tickets for individual trips cost this. So we have given three types of ticket prices depending on the length of the trip. What is the minimum number of trips? Minimum, for it to be minimum, it has to be highest trip cost, which is $3.5, for which a monthly pass could cost less than purchasing individual tickets for trips. So monthly pass could cost less. So if we say 3.5, and let's say the number of trips, let number of trips be equal to x. So 3.5x is greater than 95, since they're saying the monthly pass could cost less than purchasing less, so that is why it is less, or x is greater than 95 divided by 3.5, 95 by 3.5, or x is greater than 27.143. now it is greater than 27.143, therefore x equal to 28. Since it's greater than 27.143, the next integer, trips cannot be fraction integer, next integer is 28, so that is x. Minimum number of trips per month for each a monthly pass could cost less, and that is that. I hope that video was helpful, guys. I will also solve the other sections, the statistics questions, geometry, advanced math. I would be bringing many different sections of this. Like I've just solved 10 today. The next video might be one for statistics or advanced math. Again, 10 hard questions, and after once I've completed 10 questions for all 4 sections, I will again do another 10 sections, let's say for algebra, again statistics. I will try to show the simplest methods here, and so that I can benefit students, because I have struggled myself in a few questions here and there, and I know it's very frustrating if you can't get a question right. So I hope this was helpful. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.